I'm going to try not to be too long with my speech and everything. If you're new here, my name is Omari Taylor. I'm the lead director and organizer of Toronto Freedom Rallies every Saturday and stuff. And then again, if you're new, the purpose of these rallies and stuff is pretty much is freedom of expression, freedom of speech, right? And again, freedom of expression respectively. Okay, we want people to gather and talk and get to know each other and stuff, and and also feel comfortable speaking freely amongst each other, right? One thing I've been noticing over the last few weeks and everything is that you have a lot of people, and you have different freedom movement organizations and stuff. A lot of people talking about being united or unifying and everything. We need to have a single message, right? We need to have a unifying message and stuff. But pretty much it's always turning into we need to have a unifying message. Okay, you can't talk about this. Shut up. We need to talk. We need to focus on this and only this, because when we finish this, then everything's going to be better. And I'm like, that's not the case. Okay. If you haven't noticed by now, the government has been throwing out a lot of distractions. It's just constant distractions. Why is the government throwing out a bunch of distractions and stuff? Again, with the pandemic, and now that the pandemic's winding down, they are, now they're bringing up the monkeypox or something else. The next thing there's going to be food shortages and stuff and everything. They're throwing out all these distractions because they don't want you to be discussing. Right? Discussing yourselves and the higher power. Okay? They want to keep your minds distracted and confused and everything, and there's always going to be some other fight that you're going to be focusing on. Okay? If it's not COVID, it's monkeypox. If it's not monkeypox, it's the food shortage. If it's not the food shortage, it's climate change, right? It's always going to be, they're always going to be moving the goalposts to make you run around fighting, but you're not talking. But again, you're not talking about bettering yourselves, right? Or talking about you're talking about God or your spiritual beliefs. They don't want you talking about that stuff, right? So again, I'm not saying that the Toronto Freedom Rally is all about that, but it should be discussed, right, on the mic or amongst each other or amongst yourselves. I want this to be a rally that welcomes all types of discussions and speech. Okay, so that's what I've been noticing, and that's one thing I like a lot of other rallies I find that are not really focusing on and stuff, and and a lot of people and a lot of other organizations. Well, not a lot of organizations, but I'll backtrack on that. You have a lot of people coming to Queen's Park, complaining about Queen's Park, using it as leverage, right, to build their own little groups and stuff, and then do something else, and then to kind of just want to take Queen's Park people away from Queen's Park to do what they want to do and everything, right? So it's I just find it really interesting that there's a lot of complaints about Queen's Park, but they show up and use it as leverage because we do it every week, right? So I'm not too worried about that, because at the end of the day, since we do it every week, these people will be coming back. They'll always come back to Queen's Park, right? So don't pay attention too much of the negativity on social media and everything, right? People are enjoying themselves, and also just to let you know that I'll be taking next Saturday off because I personally need a break myself and everything. I have it's a long overdue R&R that I need, so I'll be at a festival of Soulshine on the long weekend and stuff, and just just resting and having some fun and everything. And then I'll be coming back the following week and getting ready, for the worldwide rally and stuff. And what a lot of people don't know, I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, promoting that and everything through Facebook sponsored ads and stuff like that. So doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to boost up the numbers and stuff like that for the worldwide rally at Queen's Park. There will be another worldwide rally at Christie Pitts with another organization and stuff, so good luck with them on that one. I'd really like to see, I don't know, to me it looks like a disaster, but I'd be very surprised if they could pull it off successfully, right? I hope it works well. I don't complain. Hey, more freedom events in other areas in Toronto on the same day, whatever, you can't complain too much about it, right? But other than that, I'm glad you guys are here, right? I don't do this for the numbers. If I did this for the numbers, I would have, left. I would have stopped coming a long time ago, right? And a lot of people keep thinking that in the freedom movement, where it's just like you don't see a lot of numbers, and everyone's just like, oh, the numbers aren't here. The numbers aren't here. Like, what the heck's going on? And I'm just like, well, we do this every week. Right? And second, stop thinking in secular terms. Stop thinking like in secular terms or the secular world stuff. Okay? If I'm worried about the numbers, that means that I'd have to be charging you guys per head. Right? That's the thing. Like if you're doing a club event, you're worried about the numbers because the numbers. You need to make money. I'm not making money out of this, so why the heck would I care about the numbers? Right? So all I care about is people coming here and showing up, having a good time. Conversing with each other, getting together with each other, right? Communicating with each other, getting to know each other. That's what I care about. So if you come here and you enjoy yourself and stuff, and you learn something, and you're inspired by somebody, and you come up and speak, right? That's all that matters to me, right? For me, I could be at other places getting paid right now, right? This stuff that I do, I could make like $1,000 setting up an event somewhere, right? But I don't do that. I commit myself to Queen's Park. My friend Alan came back from Mexico, and obviously he's a little bit of a jam. He doesn't have a job right now and stuff like that. I had a gig today that needed me there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? I said, sorry, I can't do it. I'm doing Queen's Park, right? But then I said, okay, well, Alan, do you have another DJ in mind? I said, okay, Alan, I'll ask Alan to do the event for you and stuff like that. Give him the $250, right? That's how much money, that's how much I don't care about the money. Really, okay? I mean, I ask for donations. If you'd like to give me a donation and help me out, that's fine, but I don't really care. I don't really care about the money, right? So, when people sit there and tell me that, like, I'm doing this for fame and ego and stuff, I'm like, if I was doing this for fame and ego, I'd be on TikTok, right? I'd be on TikTok and stuff and going to clubs and getting paid and stuff like that and going on trips and everything, right? But this is important. This is bigger than me. That's the reason why I'm here. Okay, so thank you all for, coming every Saturday and stuff. I do it for you guys, right? I do it for the people that are here, not for the people that complain, not for the people that are not here, okay? So thank you, thank you very much. And again, my name is Omari Taylor, and I'm going to introduce our first speaker.